This is FYI on your TV, brought to you by Hometown News. I'm Kathy Botham, and I've got Robbie Hall back in the passenger seat here. How you doing, Rob?
Very well. Thank you there, Kathy.
Now, you had an interview earlier this morning, but I see you're wearing something different now because you have a special guest here today. So I'm going to let you introduce your special guest.
Smith Falls Police Constable Sean Keogan is here with us again today. Thank you, Constable Sean, for taking the time to talk with us.
Thank you very much for having me and inviting me again. I love the ability to come by and be interviewed by the two of you and share some information with the public.
We are going to talk about some events that our police department is involved in. One of them is Special Olympics, and I am a bowler and a bungee ball. Tim Hortons just had their Special Olympic donut campaign from February 2nd to the 4th. On the first day, you bought 8 dozen donuts. We met at the police station, and then we handed them out. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, so we had the opportunity to purchase 8 dozen of the Special Olympics Tim Hortons donuts. Some of those were from the Police Association and some of them were from the police service. So we had a number of people come by the station. We had the pleasure of getting some photos done. And then Rob, you met me out in the community and we went by some of our community partners and shared the joy and spread the word and spread the knowledge about the campaign and what's going on and where the money's going in the support of the Olympians and the sports and athletics that they participate in. So it was a wonderful day. Some great pictures were shared up on Facebook, and I tell you, the smiles were great, so it was good.
The Smith Falls Police are having their second polar plunge this month, and you are going to jumping in again. This is to support Special Olympics too. Where is this going to happen?
So this year is our second annual polar plunge. Yes, I will be jumping again into that frigid water. It's going to be hosted down at Lower Reach Park. The Kinsmen are opening up the hall, so there's going to be a warming station. The fire department is one of our key partners in this. They'll be providing safety as well as cutting the hole in the ice and having swimmers in the water, making sure everybody gets in and out in a safe manner. And it's going to be on Thursday, February 29th down at Lower Reach Park. So we encourage everyone to participate in one way or another, whether that's supporting or donating towards a plunger, becoming a plunger themselves and getting donations, or becoming part of a team and spreading the word. So Facebook is where they can find all that on our Facebook page. It's being shared on the town page as well. So we're trying to spread the word on that. So thanks for bringing that up, Robbie.
What is the date and the time for this event?
So there's been some confusion. I think there's some publications that had it on the Wednesday, the 28th. The actual date is Thursday, the 29th of February. There's a pre-registration starting at 10 a.m. So if somebody hasn't signed up online, they can attend and sign up on location on site that morning. But the plunge itself is going to start at 11 a.m.
You did this last year too. What is it like to jump into the cold water?
It was my first time doing that, and it was a shock to the system. But I tell you, when you get out, you feel invigorated. It's quite the experience. Hitting the water is cold, but I stayed out in my wet clothes after plunging, cheering on right until the last plunger. You have that adrenaline surge and whatever else it does for the body and the brain. It's just, it's a great experience. I encourage everybody to give it a try.
there are other teams that are going to do the pulling plunge too. Who are some other teams you know about that are going to jump in the water too?
So we've put the invite out to a lot of our community partners. So we've put a friendly challenge out to the local paramedic services, local fire services. So I know fire already has a team in. We're trying to encourage the OPP to get a team in. I believe someone close to you, Robbie, might have a team in there. Your dad's got a team going. And then our retired chief, Mark McGilvery, is putting in a team, so he's going in too. So we're spreading the word. We're encouraging more teams to participate. Last year there were a couple of military personnel, a couple of people from the hospitals and local businesses, right, that are putting in teams. So the challenge can go out to local businesses as well. So we encourage everybody to join in.
People are doing the pulling plans or collecting pledges to support the Special Olympics. How do you do this?
So online, you can donate through credit card to make a donation. There is also an offline option that you can do as well. Now, a lot of that will be done either online or by the team or the plungers, so they'll have a printed form that they can collect offline support for, so cash type donations or checks as well. So there's a couple of different mechanisms for people to donate, and the online one is probably the easiest for tracking purposes and security, but we never say no to cash. Cash is king.
The weekend before the pulling plans is the 44th Tim Hortons Bowling for Kids' Sake. Our police department is participating in this too. Can you tell us about this event?
Yeah, so the Bowl for Kids' Sake is a fundraiser that's done. It's one of the primary sources of funds for Big Brothers Big Sisters. So it's an annual event, 44th annual, and teams are put in to bowl and raise money for Big Brothers Big Sisters. We do have a team going in. We're hoping that we'll have 6 bowlers that day. The 24th is the set date for the bowling, although we're bowling on the 20th with some other groups and agencies that need to offset the date. So the Big Brothers Big Sisters have made arrangements to have a secondary date. So February 20th at 3:30 is when the police department happens to be bowling to raise funds for that.
Our police department has had a team in the Big Brothers Big Sisters for before. How do people make plans to your team?
So our bowlers will have a pledge form, and they'll have people offer either cash or check. We'll put their name in, and they'll donate either to the team or to the individual bowler. And we're looking to raise as much funds as possible. So people can either attend the station and drop off donations. There's also the opportunity to make donations or pledges at the Big Brothers Big Sisters offices as well. So each bowler themselves and each team captain receives the pledge forms, and we distribute them to try to encourage people to make the pledges.
You are very busy. Is there any you would like to add?
So right now we're working on those 2 big events, trying to promote them, trying to get officers as well as the community support to participate in these things and raise as much funds as possible, as well as spread awareness for both organizations, right? We're trying to encourage the community support. Right now, with Big Brothers Big Sisters, we're also partnering with another agency, which is R&J Youth Services, and we're going to be conducting monthly presentations starting in the school. So they're going to be targeted presentations. So that partnership is growing between all the agencies, and we look forward to presenting in all the schools and with more community partners as well. So
I will be at the Polar Plunge, and I am bowling in the Big Brothers Big Sisters too. I am on your TV team again this year. I will see you at these events. Thank you for supporting so many organizing in the Smith Falls. I am a Special Olympic athlete, and I am so glad you support our team. Thank you, Constable Sean, for being here again today to talk to us. And P.S. enjoy the ice cold water again.
It's going to be chilly. Robbie, thank you very much for having me. Thank you very much for Kathy and Robbie and Your TV for allowing us the opportunity to share and spread the word about these great events that are coming up. And you know, I love how the community gets involved and rallies around these types of events for specific community groups, including the Special Olympians as well.
Well, Robbie and I will be there at both those events. We're just going to watch the polar plunge, though, Robbie. We're not jumping, are we? No. Bowling will bowl, but the plunge will take some
Maybe
pictures.
fire will get you up in the Zoom boom again,
Oh,
Kathy.
that
We can
would
get
be
some good
fun.
pictures.
That would be fun. And that's at 11 o'clock on the Thursday.
At 11, that's
Are
correct.
you still looking for teams? Are you still looking for participants?
Absolutely.
Yes.
We're looking
okay.
for more and encouraging more participation and more teams to join.
Excellent, excellent.
more
We've
the
got to get the
merrier.
word out there, and because I mean, last year I think a lot of people was after the fact. It was like, I wish I knew about it, sort of thing. So here we're telling you.
So last year was our first annual.
Yeah.
It grew out of an invitation that came from another police agency that invited us to join their plunge. In speaking to our chief and deputy chief, we have our own athletes. We have our own strong community base. We have the support of the fire department and other agencies. We have a location. So it was just perfect that Lower Reach Park, the Kinsmen offering the hall, the fire department offering to cut the ice and provide safety, that we were able to run it. We pulled it together in a short period of time, spread the word as best we could at the time, and pulled off a pretty successful event in the grand scheme of
Absolutely.
things. This year, we've got a couple extra weeks of planning and promotion and marketing, so hopefully we can encourage more teams and more participation and get the word spread. Lake 88 is another media source that's been putting out and spreading the word for us, so we reached out to a lot of the minor hockey community groups in and around Smith Falls and the extending area where some of our athletes, communities they come from, so we're encouraged.
I remember that now. You put together that plunge last year just within,
A couple of weeks.
yeah, it wasn't very long at
Yeah.
all. So yes, you did really well for our Special Olympic athletes last year too. So let's get the word out there. Maybe get some more jumpers, eh, Rob?
Yeah, one of my mom's parents did it last year.
Oh yes. And your dad's doing it this year, I understand.
Yeah.
Yep.
But one of the mom's parents can't do it this year because he's away.
Oh, away this year.
So he couldn't be coming.
Oh, okay. Well, it sounds like we're going to have more jumpers this year, more plungers this year too.
That's
so
the hope.
yeah, yeah. And I mean, that's what they say. It's very refreshing, invigorating.
Absolutely
It's like people keep going back. Once they've done it once, they do it again because they say it feels so good. So
It feels great to do it,
Yeah.
and it feels great to know that you're part of something so special as well.
right,
So,
right. I'm doing this for a purpose.
absolutely.
Well, thank you very much. Thanks again, Rob. You've had a busy morning.
You're very welcome.
All right. So that's a wrap on today, I think, though, eh? Yeah. All
Thanks
right.
to both of you.